What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. It's prime time climb, or prime climb time, however you want to say it. We are going to be climbing the leaderboards today, fingers crossed. No, we are positive thinking. We're going to be climbing the leaderboards tonight on parallel, so we can earn more prime, not only today but also just for this week and just going forward. So lots of games to do tonight. But before we get involved, hello to everyone in the chat. I always say it and I do mean it. If this is your first time ever on the stream, or even if it's not your first time, if you are a returning viewer and you enjoy jumping on, then absolutely holler in the chat. I love to talk to people as we're playing. I love to see how everyone else's experiences are going playing parallel. Especially if your experience as well, you probably know a lot more than I do. I've only been playing for about 4 weeks, but it's been 4 weeks that I've thoroughly enjoyed. I've earned a lot, I've learned a lot. I've actually learned a lot more than I've earned. But I'm hoping it can be the other way around, that I can earn a lot more and learn a little bit less. But we're going to be hopefully sharing a lot of stuff today and having fun along the way. So we're going to be running a Shroud deck, because pretty much that's my strongest deck at the moment. I am going to share the code if you want to give this a try. There it is there in the chat, so just import that into your own game. If you don't have the NFT cards, it's absolutely fine. You will have the free cards, and if you don't have the free cards, you can hopefully unlock the cards from this deck by just playing the game normally. Who's here tonight? Don't leave me on my own. Who's actually here tonight? Holler. Don't be shy. This is your moment of fame right now. Holler. Let's see who we've got, and then we're going to crack on and start getting some games going. Also, before I forget, if this is actually your first time ever checking out this game, then please also use the link in the chat. That link there, if you sign up using that link, will give you 200 credits. Those 200 credits can be used to claim 2 packs, and in those 2 packs, you get about 10 cards, I think. So that's 10 additional cards you get just from signing up using that link. And those 10 cards could really help you to win more games and actually just enjoy the game a lot more as well. All right, it looks like everyone's a bit shy at the moment, so let's crack on. But do say hello in the chat when you get a chance. Let's crack on. 514th right now. I want to see if we can get top 500 and ideally try and break the top 400. It's getting tough though. It's getting really tough now. There's a lot of planetfall. There's a couple of, well, not a couple, there's a load of good players actually, because it is very competitive, this game, but there's always good challenges and there's always opportunities to learn. So let's dive in. Let's see who our first opponent is here today.
Opening frequency. frequencies.
Oh, it's Marco.
Yeah. Hi.
It's Marco, a guy called Begbie who is Platinum 4. Okay. Marco's a deck I think I'm getting much better with. We've played Marco quite a bit. We played a couple of games against Marco early today, and that was really good because we won them. They're usually quite close as well when we go up against Marco, just because they do so much damage outside of combat, and they're also able to swarm you a bit, so it's quite difficult to control those two areas. Are we actually going to play, or are we going to start off with a bug or a freeze here? Hopefully not. Ah, have we been disconnected? I actually really wanted to play this one. Oh, you know what? It looks like we've been disconnected here. Once the team get their arms around some of the niggling bugs in the game, hopefully this type of scenario will be very, very few and far between. But yeah, it's kind of frustrating when you're up for a game, you see an opponent and you think, yeah, okay, cool, Marco, great, I'm up for it. And then you get this message here. You're like, oh, damn. So we've got to go again. We've got to find another victim, hopefully. Or will we be the victim? Let's start again. Let's see if we can find a match that actually connects here. What's all the decks that everyone's running with as well at the moment on Parallel? Oh, look, we get the New Dawn.
Greetings.
It's a Gold 2 New Dawn. I say, oh, look, we get New Dawn with a bit of disappointment. I don't mind New Dawn. Of course, we run New Dawn. It's just a bit tricky to play against the faction, the Parallel that you play. And I would have preferred Marco as the first deck. Real Frezone. Hello, I run Algoncore and Shroud. Oh, he basically alternates from the sounds of it. I like that. Algoncore, funnily enough, is a deck that I've not really had a lot of experience with playing, but I do definitely want to work towards having Algoncore in the future. We've got some poor cards there. Let's do that. Okay, that is much better. What do you find gives you the better wins? Is it Algoncore or Shroud? And like, how do you switch between them? Do you tend to switch to the other deck when, let's say you're running Shroud and then all of a sudden you're running into trouble and you're kind of like going through a few defeats? Do you then just switch it up and go to Algoncore? Try it out. The planetful cards plus overclock make Algoncore way more fun. I like the overclock, yeah. The overclock actually has given us quite a few problems when we've gone up against Algoncore. Yeah. Ooh, what do we do here? We can. We're not going to go. We could go. We're not going to go. We're going to hope that on turn 2 we can play Steward and then Siphon. Let's try it that way. The Brazilian kid! How you doing, man? Thank you so much for jumping in, the Brazilian kid. How's your weekend been in Miami? With your, it was Miami, wasn't it? I'm not just making it up. It was Miami that you went to see your cousin for their med school graduation, right? How was it? Oh, look. Wonderful, man. It was such a good time, Miami. Shroud is definitely feeling more meta right now. I've heard a lot of people say that Sippy's a lot more meta, and I think it is, to be honest with you. Do we want to put something down here? If we put this down, what he could potentially do on turn 3 is put a Whisperer down and then be able to banish. I don't think we give him anything, right? Let's not give him anything at all. For the moment. He can't do anything to us right now. So let's not play into that. Hello to Torgus Gundved. What a name. I love that. Hey man, do you have to buy a starter deck to get NFT cards, or can you get NFT cards from the apparition packs? So that's on YouTube. You can't get NFTs from the apparition packs. You must buy either a starter deck, a starter pack, or you can just buy the cards individually if you want to, but and you can buy them individually on OpenSea, for example, the NFT marketplace, right? But I would honestly recommend that you buy a starter deck and you get started with that. I bought a starter deck for Shroud, and the deck that I run is largely the starter deck, apart from I've got a couple of kind of smart additions in there. And when I didn't have those smart additions, I ran the starter deck, and it cost me £25, and in the first 2 weeks I earned £60 back. So it's well worth it. Yeah, it really is. Right, so he's a little bit frustrated at the moment because he's not been able to banish anything. We've got 2 of these EMP shockwaves, so we will bank one. And then what we're probably going to do here is we are probably going to invite a erasure, because we're going to put a fanatical crewman down, and he's basically waiting for something that we put down so that he can banish it. We could put this down too, but then all we're going to do is put that down, and then he's just basically going to banish that. We want to try and keep that, so let's do that.
The new dawn rises.
Also, the Brazilian kid. I cannot tell you, the Brazilian kid, I cannot tell you how many times we have won games this weekend because of the Void Unleashed. I cannot tell you what a game-changing card that has been for this deck, and also just to help me climb. So again, I'm going to give you, there you go, there's the heart. Thank you again so much, man, for your incredible generosity. It's just brilliant. I'm having so much fun with the Void Unleashed and Shroud. I love it. I love it. And as I say, it was cards that I wanted anyway. So thank you again for really helping me out with that one. So there's the banish that we were expecting.
The singularity stands.
How did it go? You said it went wonderful, man. It was such a good time. What did you do for the graduation? Was it just going out drinking, or was there some kind of like a party that his family had? Was it like a family party? What did you guys actually do for it? Right, we're going to banish this one now. I think. Yeah, we are. Are we? Oh my god, look what we've got in our singularity. It's not good.
I stand watch.
Okay, that'll be a little bit better. Now we've got another Singularity Steward. Oh, is he going to banish that one? He's probably going to banish this one, right? Or Honorary Steward it.
The new dawn rises.
Okay. We are going to get, I think we are going to get, because we have a Singularity Steward there, and we have a Singularity Steward there. I think what we're going to do, are we? Oh, you know what? We could cause him some problems here by putting an Honorary Steward down. If we discarded that, then if we put one of those down,
I stand watch.
technically we don't even need, we just banish that outright now, so that it doesn't even come back. I do need to be trying to get the Paragon on. We've got another Singularity Steward in there and that now, so next turn I need to try and get that on the board if I can. Yeah, they really are. Yeah, I find that when you're going up against Shroud, I kind of find that whoever's able to get enough Singularity Stewards on the board early will usually, like that. He's been able to remove it, but not really, because we can bring it back, right? Okay, he's going to do that. That's actually kind of no good for him, really. Oh. If we put that on,
I stand watch.
if we get rid of that, then if we go like that, we can get it on the board, set it into the singularity, and then basically what we can do maybe on the next turn is try and get another one on the board, and then he's going to have a real problem if he can't, because it's, you know, it's just trying to get rid of these, isn't it? This is going to take 2 damage. This is going to take 2. But it's okay. They'll survive. And then on the next turn, what we could potentially do is play an Honored Steward and another one of those. So whatever he puts, if he puts something down, we can just hopefully remove it. And we've got a Banish as well, like an Erasure. But yeah, I agree with you, man. The Shroud Mirror matches are really tough. That's why I kind of was like, I kind of winced when I saw that instead of Marco, which we wanted to play, we've now got Shroud, because I was like, oh, a little bit of a tricky game to start with. He's going to destroy one. This is not good for him. I can tell that he's running a starter deck because he's still got the Sacred Destruction in there. And he's still got the unstable shield generator. We're going to try and go for it, I think. We can also put that down. There's a lot we can do here. Let's get rid of that at the moment. Let's put that down. There's nothing for us to Honorary Steward, so we're going to go with that as well. Get more stuff in our singularity. Then do that. This is a little bit tough for him. I think he's kind of hoping that he can get a demolecularize, right? He's got one of those. He's got a black mark. Well, he did have one of those anyway. Yeah, okay. That's not bad. I wish that we had another Singularity Steward already in our hand, though. If we already had another one, we could have played that, couldn't we? Put it down. Oh well. So he has a few problems here. He needs to try and get rid of these two, which means probably using Honorary or that, but we can get rid of that. What's he going to pick up? He's going to pick up that, isn't he? Oh, he's got our Void Unleashed. Yeah, he picked up the Demolecularize. Okay. So he's going to kill that. That's annoying. But it buffs that one. Okay. We're going to try and go in for some big damage here by Honorary Stewarding that one. Do that. Okay. So we need to be a little bit careful here because we know that he is about to demolecularize us, right? We want to try and get as much damage in as we can now. So why don't we won't put any more units down. I kind of want to put the Fanatical Crewman down, but if we put it down, he's just going to banish it and then get a Fanatical Crewman for himself, isn't he? Though technically we should put it down. I think we will actually. We'll do that. Right. Then we'll put another crewman down, which we know is going to get banished on the next turn. But we just want to try and get as much as we can in here. Yes, and we've got this as well. Look, we've got a Void Unleashed, the card that the Brazilian kid very generously donated to us, or gifted to us actually. All right, here we go. So technically what we can do on the next turn after he demolecularizes, we don't actually need this anymore. What we can do is we can just pull out this one here, the Void Unleashed, and then just hit him for 14. And then that should be the game done. We could even play on the next turn, we could play Baron, and then we could play the Void Unleashed. Yeah, so there we go. We knew that was happening. The problem that now gives him is that, yeah, as I say, he has 10 health, we've got 14 in the Singularity. We're just going to basically pick out the Void Unleashed and hit him for 14. I feel for this guy because he's clearly, he's just got a starter deck, right? So I'm not really going to be going over the top and winning this one. I've been in his position and I've played against people like me who had the Baron and the Void Unleashed and, you know, the Argyll's Felty, and I was like, frick, so difficult. But it's such a game changer, these cards, you know, because look, we've got 12, so we don't even need to put anything else in our Singularity. We can simply just play it. And that's why I love this card. And again, the Brazilian kid, there you go. This is winning us so many games now, the Void Unleashed. It's such a fantastic card, even in the Planetfall meta. And especially useful against other Shroud, right? Just gives you a little bit of a difference. Even if you're behind on health, as long as you've got that, you know that you can still win by playing it right. Thank you. Hello to Yo Jeremy. How you doing, man? Thanks for jumping in. What's happening? How you getting on in parallel, Jeremy? I haven't actually asked you what's the decks that you tend to run in the game. Oh, we're up to Platinum 1 again. Lovely. We need to try and keep climbing. Right, so we've improved our earnings there from up to 0.045. I know we had a couple of 0.044s earlier. There we go. We've got another 2. Let's try and see if we can improve on those, really. We need to stay in Platinum 1, though. We're now top 500, which is great. Void Unleashed is strong. I haven't seen a lot of it in Planetfall, though. That's true. I agree with you. I haven't seen a lot of it either in Planetfall. It must be tricky, though, right? Because I think a lot of people that are running Planetfall are thinking, right, I want to try and squeeze as much Planetfall cards in as I can. So I want to squeeze in, you know, like Call of the Corrupted. What's the other one? Treacherous Scheming, and then the Triumph one as well. Plus also loads of the other cards, right? Must be difficult trying to fit it in because it's a 6 cost as well, right? I think it's much easier, isn't it? If you don't have Planetfall, it's like, okay, that's a standard that has to go in if you can. I run whatever. I don't really main anything. I follow Prismatic or just test stuff out. Cool, man. How long have you been playing Parallel for? Let's get another game loaded up as well. Ah, you're... I guess the majority of the time I'm running Cathari. I see. I actually quite like the mechanics of Cathari. I just don't like running into Cathari. I just think it's such a freaking pain to deal with. It's just never ending. It's like an onslaught, like wave after wave after wave, right? We played a Cathari deck earlier, and I demolecularized 3 times, and I still lost the game. They just kept coming at me. It was brutal. I've never seen that before. I thought if we demolecularized them like at least twice, then it would put us in a good position, right? But it didn't at all. Since season 2, although I played a handful of matches in alpha. Cool, man. Do you have an avatar as well? Do you have like the avatars and the keys in the game? I'd honestly love to get an avatar because I think they look super cool, and I'd love to have an avatar for Colony as well, but obviously with the price that they're at, I can't afford that. I think most people can't afford that. There's going to be potentially something that... Oh, what's going on here? Is it frozen? Yeah, disconnected. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with the prices of the avatars because they're not needed, right, to play, but so they could technically just be priced really high non-stop. But I think if the avatars are going to be needed for Colony, and if Parallel wants to get really big and they want to build this universe which can attract a lot of people, then the avatars could be a bit of a barrier to entry for some people. You have 6 avatars and a bunch of keys. Oh my god. Wow. That's incredible. How did you get the avatars though? Like, did you get the avatars mainly just by buying them, or from kind of like an airdrop, or winning them in like the early iterations of the game? How did you get them? I think the avatars on Solana will be the next best entry once Colony comes out. I'm quite hyped for Colony, but I think, unless I'm wrong here, Jeremy, you need to have an avatar, don't you, to play Colony? Because the avatar basically is your character. It's your AI character, right? And so if you don't own an avatar, you technically can't play it, right? I've only really read up on Colony a little bit, but that was my understanding, that it's basically avatar driven. So it takes your avatar and then that's your character, and then the AI kind of does all the adventuring and questing for you. But it seems interesting. You minted 3, bought 2, won 1. Great position to be in, man. I'm very jealous, actually. I'd love to own one. Maybe one day, right? Maybe one day. Have you sold any at all? Are you tempted at all to sell any of your avatars, or have you sold any in the past before? Oh, will there? So there'll be a second collection of NFT avatars, and there'll be a free-to-play version of the Colony with a free avatar. I did not know that. That's cool. Yeah, because that was my only concern when I originally read about Colony. I thought, well, that sounds really cool, but if people can't afford the avatars, then how is that possibly going to get bigger and bigger and bigger? But if they're going to have a free-to-play version of Colony with a free avatar, I'm all for that. That sounds good, man. Haven't sold any, not tempted. Okay, here's the next question for you, because I guess I'm peppering you with questions, so I hope you don't mind. Here's the next question.
Stand together. This fight,
you've been playing the game for a while.
ours.
What do you tend to do with your Prime? Do you just are you sort of like banking it? Are you just like keeping hold of it? Or do you cash it all out? Do you cash some of it out, keep some of it? What do you tend to do? We're playing Cathari here, so we need to go for mainly removal. Oh, we've got some good removal as well. Great. We're going first as well. Would you believe it? Okay, they don't tend to have much removal, so I actually want to keep the Baron. I always like to try and keep Demolecarize as well, even though we won't be able to use it till much later. I think against Cathari it's always quite useful to hold on to one, personally, because I tend to use a demo on Cathari, but because we've got such good cards here, I'm actually going to get rid of it. And I'm going to play this one here.
Come on, my beauty.
You sold a bunch in the beginnings because I was airdropped a lot, but now I'm just sitting on the rest and earning from the game. Man, you must be earning some decent amount of Prime per day, no? I mean, I'm pretty happy at the moment earning like $8 to $10 a day. We have no keys, no avatars. We're only in Platinum 1, just about. So I'm kind of happy with that already, but I can't even imagine having keys and avatars, and obviously trying to be quite high up as well. I've seen some people, some good players that have been earning about $100 a day, which I think is just so good, right? So good, because these guys would be playing the game anyway if they weren't getting paid from it. Let's put the Baron down, I think, next here.
Make a stand!
Okay, so that's horrible, and we do need to get rid of that. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's played something that is not that great. Add 4 copies of a friendly banked non-legendary Cathari unit to your deck. That's kind of useless to us, really. But good job is we can actually use this now to banish that one. Oh, what's that? If you control an upgraded unit, look at the top 3 cards of your deck and choose one to draw. Put the others on the bottom. We don't. We'll play it anyway, but we don't. That's annoying. Ah, we didn't really get much value out of that, did we? And we're now short on removal. I don't think anybody's at $100 per day anymore, but masters do make a bit, yeah. What ranking are you, Jeremy? Where are you at in the rankings, man?
You want some?
Okay.
I am his blade.
Interesting. Ah, we don't really have good cards here. Gotta be honest with you. We will... Oh, this is a frustrating one. We don't have enough removal, so we're going to start to get into problems here.
I think you wield strength.
We have to get rid of that.
Scar.
And we could put this down. I think I want to hold one back for the time being. Usually between Diamond 1 and 2. Oh, that's a nice ranking to be. I think my highest ranking... I've only been playing for like 4 weeks, but my highest ranking I think was Diamond 3. Yeah, he's going to get rid of our Baron now.
I am his blade.
Oh, this is rough. I think this is going to be a defeat here. We need more removal than this, really. Okay. This is a little bit rough, really. Damn. 1, that'd be 3. Yeah, wow. You don't play enough to make the leap into Masters. Yeah, I think if you want to get into Masters, right, you got to be playing a lot. Defo, agree with that. We need to get rid of this, really. We have to get rid of that. There's no good options here. Might as well hit for 1. This is why I'm slightly regretting that we banked the demolecularize, because I could see that we might need it. And the way this is going at the moment, we are going to need it. We lose the... Oh my god, he's gone up to 7. Oh wow. Oh, we need to get rid of that. We really need to get rid of that. I don't think we can hold on, though, to be honest with you, until turn 8. We're so dead. We're so dead. What can we do here?
I stand watch.
This is really not a good position. We could put the Paragon on the board, maybe tempt them to try and defeat that. That could save us a little bit. Okay. We're in there, but we're not in there by very much at all. This is also why I think that Demolekrai should be on turn 7 in the current meta. I mentioned this before on a few other streams, and I wrote a tweet about it. I think that Demolekrai at turn 8 was probably quite a good like cost for that card when the game was in the early stages, right? But I think in the current meta, like, that is a card which is basically the counter to try and keep this in check a bit, but most of the time on turn 8 it's too late. You almost need it for turn 7, and even then when you get it on turn 7 you're usually quite close to death anyway. It's almost just like a last like a death throw, just so that you can stay. Look, here we go, look. Perfect example. We have it, but I think it's going to be too late by turn 8. In fact, it probably will be. But this is what I mean, we're going to get knocked down here quite a bit. Look, we're going to get knocked down to 16, but this is too late. If we could use this on the next turn, it would put us at a bit of a disadvantage because we'd have to kill our Paragon.
Press the advantage.
But look, we'd still have 1 health.
That's
Or not,
what I call a
because he's
fight.
done us. Damn, that was brutal. That, I can't remember what that called. That clone really ramped up, didn't it? And we just didn't have any removal to deal with it. Got lucky, that guy. He played well, but he got lucky. If we'd had more removal there, that would have never have happened. Let's go again.
Opening frequencies. Greetings.
I bid thee welcome.
Okay. We played a Neve earlier, and it was tricky. Full concentration.
The new dawn. Ready to serve.
We will show you true enlightenment.
Come on, my beauty.
Okay. At some point, I'd probably need to replace this. I don't mind having it in the deck, but we hardly ever use it. Is there a starter deck that is considered the best? Honestly, I think you can do very well with Shroud or Cathari. Probably Cathari at the moment, because that is a lot stronger, in my opinion anyway, in the... Wow. Yeah, so Shroud or Cathari. I picked up Shroud, and they've been fantastic for me. But if you also pick up Cathari, I think you're going to be in a good position too. One of those two, I'd say. They're good starter decks. You could also look at Marco, but I would probably look at Cathari and Shroud as the top 2, and then Marco afterwards. What does that do? When you play this relic, choose a card type. At the start of your turn, gain 1 energy. Then if this relic has 8 or more counters, you may remove all counters from it. If you do, copy the next card you play. At the end of your turn, if a card of the chosen type was played, this relic gains 1 counter. Interesting. Need to keep an eye on that one. I'm actually kind of happy not to go, I think, at the moment. There's not really anything for us to banish right now. Oh, we do have... This is different now. We've got 2 singularity stewards, so I think we will probably go. Yeah. I think we will go on this turn. I'm glad we waited now. Right, we've only got 1 of these, but I think I'm going to bank it. And then we're going to go 1.
Come on, my beauty.
2.
I stand watch.
3.
I stand watch.
Cool. Oh, we've got an erasure as well, and we can put our paragon on the board if we want to. Oh no! Forgot about that. That hit me earlier as well. Oh, that's so powerful. Completely forgot about that. That is such a good card. Spend your remaining energy and deal damage to all units equal to the energy spent. If a unit would be destroyed this way, banish it instead. Lose 2 health for each unit banished this way. This can't reduce you below 1 health. So good. Do we need to get rid of this, really? She's getting more energy. I mean, I guess we could just get rid of it because we've got this, right? We need to bank something here. Let's bank that. I don't like that we're having to bank that, but why don't we get rid of that? Need more cards here. The banishes are okay, but not great. Or the erasure, should I say? What is that called? Yeah, Neve's Dominion. Yeah, that Dominion card is brutal. So he's just gone in and picked my... Yeah. Let's get this going, I think. Do we? Gonna hit me for 3. Thinking we get our... Yeah, we got our Paragon going. Whilst he's not got any Singularity Stewards on the board, we get our Paragon going. Does anybody play with Neve at all? I haven't. I've just been playing... Oh, that's horrible. When this unit attacks, look at the top 3 cards of the enemy deck, play 1 and put the others into your Singularity. Ouch.
Done.
Nasty. Because look, when this unit attacks, which means we basically have to get rid of it. Otherwise, it's going to steal all our cards.
I stand watch.
Oh, this is going to be so difficult now. Get rid of that, please. Get rid of that. Oh, okay. Let's get rid of this one.
I stand watch.
We're in a really bad spot here. Aaron's gonna save me. I don't know. You reckon? Yeah, he could do. We almost have to play him, don't we? We have to play him now and then kind of basically banish like erasure and then see if we get another erasure. And then that could be the save, couldn't it? Because if we do that for 2, that for 5, so 2, 3, that's 5. We need to bank a unit as well. This is actually not too bad at all, but let's just get rid of that. We have to do it no matter what, don't we? We have to do it now. We've got no choice, really. Hello to Impulse Parallel. Hello to Ivan as well. How you doing, man? Oh, what's that? That's no good, is it? Waste a revealed bank card. We don't have a revealed bank card. So it's kind of useless, isn't it? A? Oh, okay. We don't really want to... Okay. Oh, was that to waste one of his bank cards? It was, wasn't it? Ah, okay. I'm with you. Well, not great. This is not great. What is this game? This game is called Parallel. It's an amazing free-to-play digital trading card game with play-to-earn mechanics. Superb, absolutely superb. Going to be streaming it a lot more on the channel, almost as the main game. I've actually decided to scale back Sorare. We're only going to be doing Sorare once a week now, every Friday, and this is going to be the main thing. I'm earning about $10 a day on it as well.
Behold, such power to be gained.
That was a good one. We kind of need to get this down, but... Oh, okay. We'll take that. Right. We... Does it need a lot of money to enter and have a competitive deck? No. It needs about £25 you can put in to buy a starter deck, and then that allows you to start earning money from it. And if you're any good at the game, you'll be able to earn that money back within a week, week and a half. I spent £25 and then I earned £60 within the first 2 weeks of a starter deck. It's brilliant. Check out my Twitter page as well. I done a thread yesterday explaining about Parallel and the benefits of it. That will give you a good overview.
Stand watch.
Can't believe that we're actually gonna... We need to put that down.
The new dawn rises.
We must decide quickly.
Dawn.
It's going to be tricky. He was a legend on Hearthstone. Well, this is considered to be the Hearthstone killer. So this is supposedly going to be the next Hearthstone. So if you like Hearthstone, you're probably going to love this, man.
I think you wield strength.
We're going to lose this one, though. We are... we're in a bad spot.
I give myself in tribute.
Thanks for jumping in, Ivan. Yeah, you'll love it. I'm sure you'll love it, man. Make sure you use the link, though. Use the link to get going. Use that link there, and that'll give you some freebies, right? To get started in the game. And you are going to want them. It will help you to build better decks and check a load of things out. What do we need to do here? I kind of forgot. I think we need that. Okay. That wouldn't have actually been that good, would it?
I stand watch.
Done.
Don't actually need to destroy this, but this is a pain. We could just hit for 3, couldn't we? Effects that target you or other friendly units cost 2 more. This is a bit of a pain, though, when you leave this on the board. I think I want to get rid of it.
Protect the ship!
It's going to buff that anyway. The good thing with Neve is that Neve doesn't have any cards of 6 or more that cost 6 or more, right? Look, your deck may not include cards that cost 6 or more energy, so she can't demolecularize us. But if she comes on now, we are probably going to need to use our demolecularize. Depends on what she brings to the
We must decide quickly.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He's gonna play Neve now, and then we just demolecularize, right? Which is probably good for us, really, because then we just kill her in one go, and we kill everything that she brings onto the board. Not kill, but you know what I mean. Like we send it to our singularity. He probably has to, unless he's got a couple of ways to banish these two. Because I bet he doesn't mind that we're gonna hit for 1/1 here, but this is the problem. These two. Oh, he's not gonna do it. He's going to get rid of this, right? Which means that we will... Interesting. Oh, not this again. Is it going to get rid of that? Probably. Or hit me in the face? Is it going to hit me in the face? Oh, wow. It's good play. Damn. Yeah. I thought he was going to steal. We have to get that, realistically. We will bank that. We'll throw that down.
Our vigil, eternal.
Thank you very much. We'll take it back.
I stand watch.
We'll get rid of this because this is a freaking pain. We'll buff. Right. We're on 12, they're on 17. We're expecting Neve to come on. The problem with Neve is that she's battle ready, so she can just come and hit us for 6, right? Which is going to take us down to 6 if he wanted to do that. He's waiting for Malia. Didn't we just kill Malia? Oh no, that was Adira. Which one's Malia? What does Malia do? I can't remember. Don't tell me that there's some... Oh, we got 2 demos. Don't tell me there's some nasty card that's going to hit like 1 turn kill us, right? Probably. What's this here? Okay. So it's going to go into a singularity and pick out something with unseen allies, which is a really good card. I like it.
I stand
It's going
watch.
for that.
I
Okay,
stand
going for that.
Watch.
And then what?
I stand
What?
watch.
Listen to the voice.
There's Malia. You were right. You were right. Oh my god, stop it. That's horrible. What? For each damage you've dealt to yourself this game, deal 1 damage to a random enemy unit. We have to demo twice, don't we? It's as simple as that. We have to demo twice. we have 3 demos. Alright, so it's a demo party then. We might as well hit this for... We hit for 1 or for 4. We hit for 4.
Gone, interloper.
I don't think we need 3 demos, do we? That kind of seems like overkill. I don't think we need to keep hold of that, but 3 demos is too much, really. If we demo this and he throws Neve on the board, we'll demo again, but then that should really be more than enough, shouldn't it? We're going to keep one of this here. Let's take 1. Let's do that. Is it your favorite card? Is it? I think my favorite card at the moment, I do like this card a lot. I think my favorite card is the Void Unleashed at the moment. I love it. I'm having so much fun using it. This is a cool card though. Demolecularize. You know what we really need? We really need, probably after he brings Neve on, we really need, we don't have it. We really need our Void Unleashed, my favourite card. Okay. So, he's got to bring Neve on now, surely, hasn't he? If he brings Neve on, is that not going to kill me? What? Okay. Oh, that's so annoying. We're dead. Wow.
You could not see the path.
How did we just die there? I wasn't even paying attention. How did we die? Did he pull out my Void Unleashed? Did he use it? I literally wasn't paying attention to that last bit. Did she pull out the Void Unleashed and then used it against us? Yeah. Damn it. That's the card that that was our kind of ace. That was our ace in the up our sleeve that we wanted to use. We wanted to pull it, and then we wanted to use it against them. Oh well, that's good. That's good. I learned a lot from that. Okay, let's keep going. You're back from the computer installing it. You're gonna love it, man. It's gonna take over your life in a good way. Because there's a massive world and universe that they're building. It's not just parallel this game. This game will kind of fall in within this parallel universe, and there'll be lots of other games that we built around it. It's so cool, and lots of other stuff, not just games, but there's comics as well. There's merchandise. I think there's potentially some kind of a TV or animated film, I think, in the works or on the plan board. There's so much that they're doing with it. It's going to be big, really big, this game. Yeah, oh yeah, you probably shouldn't have downloaded this if you've got 4 months of uni work. Say goodbye to uni work. He kept fishing for your good cards with Adira. Yeah, so the Adira, that's a rare card, isn't it? So he can have, with a rare, he can have like 3 copies of it, right? Oh, is it legendary? Legendary. I thought we destroyed it. Didn't we destroy one of these, right? With our two mercenary gunslingers. So how did he have another one? You can steal it from opponent in mirror. But how? Can you explain that? I'm unfamiliar with that, right? So we killed it, it went to our waist, and then how did he get another one? It went to his waist, actually, didn't it? Not our waist. With treacherous. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm gonna have to watch that game back to try and understand that a little bit more. Yeah, because when I killed the first one, I thought, great, we're done with it. And then obviously we saw the second one, and I was thinking, what's going on here? I'm not quite following what's going on. Thank you for telling me, man. Thank you, man. I'll watch this part of the stream back, and I'll try and understand the plays a bit more. That's a pain of a card. It's a pain of a card. All right, let's go again. It's always difficult when you don't have Planetfall, because some of those cards are really powerful. Maybe it should be renamed instead of Planetfall, Powerful. Then you took it in your hand and he stole it with treacherous. Interesting. Yeah, so when we banished it, we then pulled it, right? We took it out and then yeah, okay, I'm with you now. Yeah. So then we had to destroy it again. Okay, I'm with you. Yeah, thanks, man. Thank you, Impulse. That's useful. Yeah, really useful. I don't play enough Neve, so it's I'm still learning when I'm playing Neve, you know. No, there's some really good decks, and there's some decks that aren't that great. So Earthen's not really that great. Shroud, which is what we're using, is good. So is Cathari. And Marco's very good as well, I think. But Marco's a little bit tricky against Cathari and Shroud. So yeah, I think, you know, based on my experience, I think the strongest ones that I come up against are Shroud and Cathari. Most of the top players in the game are running Cathari, and they're running a Paragon, which is basically a leader, because every parallel, which are the factions in the game, there's 5 different parallels, right? So 5 different factions, and then every parallel has 3 different Paragons, right? 3 different leaders with different abilities, and the top players in the game are running Cathari and a Paragon called Scipius. Which is very strong. Like if you looked at the top 10 and you looked at the top 10 who are playing, they all pretty much play Scipius Cathari. Okay. Let's take a quick breather before we find another game. I'll be back in a couple of minutes, guys, so don't go anywhere, stay connected, and we'll try and get our climb back again. Right, no time to waste. We're going to keep trying to climb to earn some prime. There you go, rhyming, waxing, lyrical. I don't know our record so far since we've been streaming tonight. I think we've won 1. I think we've lost 2, right, so far. We did get under the top 500. I want to get back into the top 500 before tonight. That's the plan. We've already got our 5 wins for the day. So we're earning at the moment 0.237, but actually that's around double that, over double that actually. If you're new to Parallel, then the dashboard shows you when you're playing games and you're winning games with 40 NFT cards in your deck. It shows you how much you're winning every game, but then at the end of the day, the game does like a final calculation that then kind of like, I don't actually know what it does. It's weird. They made an explanation, but all you need to know is they do a final calculation. And so essentially these numbers here are lower than what you're actually going to get. So at the end of the day, you usually get, what I do anyway, I usually get about double or over double. And you can see here that daily, if we just look at the last 7 days actually, over the last 7 days I've earned 0.568, 0.658, so this is every day, 0.545, 0.546, 0.552, 0.530. So about half a prime token per day. And one prime is roughly anywhere between kind of like $15 and $20. So if you're earning half of $15, you're basically earning 7.5, 8, when prime's kind of at its lowest. When prime's usually at its highest, you're then earning about $10 a day if the one prime is about 20. And so that's why at the moment, when we see this here, it looks a lot lower, but actually we'll be getting about 0.5, something like that again. All right, let's go. More games to play and hopefully win along the way. Play 5 units with shielded. We might as well re-roll this because we don't have many units with shielded. Attack with 20 units. That's a nice easy one. If you're ever playing Parallel and you see this, right, your missions, and you look at the mission and it really doesn't fit with the deck that you're using, then just re-roll it. Just re-roll it, and then you'll usually get another mission that better suits your deck, and then you can just easily earn the XP. And the reason that's kind of useful is because the more of this that you can do in the weekly challenge, the more XP you can earn. Basically, the further up you can go in the battle pass, which is the season pass, and the aim really is to try and get to at least 30, which is the kind of the max, but then it goes a little bit further, and at 33 you can also earn a title, and then past that you're just basically earning more packs really. So it's just worth doing. Always make sure you've got the right missions. All right, let's go again. We do need a couple of new cards in our deck, but unfortunately we can't afford them.
Opening frequencies.
Oh, this will be good.
Yeah.
I hope we can play this here, especially for Ivan, because you'll then be able to see what Marco looks like. Hopefully a good Marco deck, how tricky it can be, because it is a good deck. When I was playing and climbing in my first couple of weeks, I built a Marco deck and I built a Shroud deck.
The new dawn.
And I alternated between Shroud, which is what we're running now mainly, because it's where our best cards are now. I used to alternate between this one and the Marco one. We go first, okay. Okay, that's actually not too bad at all. We're not going to need Fanatical Crewman too much early game, so we're going to bank that, and we're going to go for the Gunslinger. Okay, cool. Look at this here. Oh my god. Okay, so we're going to bank that. And we're going to play 2 of these here.
I stand watch.
Wow, that's a good opening hand. Hopefully what he does here is he plays the I can't remember what it's called, the 1-2 is it the quartermaster or the ship quartermaster? It's quite a cool card. It's the card which draws a vehicle or a bannerman. He's gonna surely not. He's gonna get rid of 1, is he? No, he's not. Okay, so we don't have anything really to banish here. So what we will do... this is a bit tricky. We need to hold on to this, really. 40 Marker, good morning to you, man. How you doing? You right? You say morning. Morning for you, night for me. But good morning to you, yeah. And anybody else who's tuning in and it's morning where you're at. Are we really going to have to get rid of the Baron here? Like, the Baron's really decent. Thing is, the fanatical crewman, crewman's going to give us things in our singularity which are going to help us late game. I think we're going to need to get rid of this one. I can't believe we've just got rid of the Baron.
The new dawn rises.
What do we get? Oh, that's good. We get an erasure in there, and we get that, which is pretty good. Okay.
We must decide quickly.
What's the good news you've got? This guy needs to put a unit down so we can banish it. Don't be shy. Come get your banish. You're going out for some midweek team building. Sounds good. Sounds fun. What are you actually doing for it? This guy's very reluctant to put anything down because he knows that we're going to banish it. But he has to, he has to just accept that something's going to get banished. Oh, this is horrible, but look. We've got the shockwave to deal with it straight away. Okay. So that's not too much of an issue, and we actually don't need this really anymore when we have that. We will get rid of that because we've got this shockwave to remove it, but for the time being we're gonna get the Paragon going. And hit for damage here. 2.
Singularity stands.
And then 5.
Protect the ship.
Oh, that's really nice, man. Yeah, that's really nice of them to do that. Oh, now we definitely need to get rid of that. I'm actually glad we waited because this is a pain. We are absolutely getting rid of that. Please get rid of that. Thank you. Take another banish or erasure. Keep calling it banish, really. Don't think we need that at the moment. We will get rid of that because that's horrible. Destroy the relics. Now he's in trouble. Four, 3. Cool. Yeah, it's going good, man. Alright, it's going good. It's difficult. There's a lot of good players in this game, but we're still earning roughly about $9 to $10 a day. So, nice, right? Can't complain with that. Very good. I think we're about to win this one as well. Hopefully. Hit for 15. Yeah, I think we could actually pull that out, which we will, because that will do damage. Oh my god. Oh, this could be silly, you know. This could be really silly. If we do that, and then we put that on.
Come on, my beauty.
Wow, this is going to be so silly. Look, watch this here. He's dead. He's dead. he's so dead. 10 and 10.
Gotta get out of the fire. Cover blown. Let's get out.
Okay, that was a good one. We like that.
A successful engagement. Eve will be pleased.
We need to go on a bit of a streak, though. That's the thing. To improve our earnings, we need to have a bit more of a streak happening. Did you guys like that one? I like that one. I thought that was a good win. I thought you guys might mention that in the chat. Yeah, you earn more if you're high rank. If you want to know how it works, you go into Prime Dashboard, and then you go into here where it says increase, right? And then it tells you how to earn more Prime. So in order to start earning, you need to have a deck of 40 cards of NFTs, right? So just buy a starter deck, and that will give you 40 cards straight from the off. Don't even try and play to earn money with like less than 40. Take it from me, it's not worth it. If you even have 39 cards in your deck, your earnings drop significantly, as in it's just not worth doing it. So they are really incentivizing that you play with 40. You must really have 40 to make it worth your while earning Prime. And then you need to be increasing your ranks, so the higher rank your wins, the more Prime you earn. And then when you go on win streaks as well, you earn even more. So let's say, for example, that you're in the master rank, which is the highest rank. You have a full deck of 40, and you go on a win streak of like 5 games in a row. You're going to be earning loads of Prime compared to just winning one game in Master, or even in like the division we're in, like Platinum 2. Also, there's a couple of extra ways that you can boost your earnings. This involves spending more money on other types of NFTs. So there's like things called keys. The keys can basically give you extra boost on Prime, all that sort of stuff. You don't really need that if you're starting out. Just try and master the basics here, and then in time you can then get your head around keys. I don't have a key, I don't have an avatar, I don't have a companion, and we're earning $10 a day, which is good, and we're not even that high up. I was earning about $15, $16 a day a couple of weeks ago, but then they released a new expansion pack, which just made it a lot more difficult. Also recommend that you do the rookie mode. Definitely do the rookie mode, experiment with the different decks, find the parallel that you that fits you, that you like the most as well. This guy here, look, he's got an avatar, so this guy's probably spent $2,500, $3,000 in the game. This could be tricky because we've definitely not spent that.
The new dawn, ready to serve. The new dawn, ready to serve.
Opponent goes first, okay.
stand watch.
Right. We're not going to give him anything. We're not going to give him anything to banish here. It's a good opening card, but in order for this card to get good, it needs to have something to banish. Now, if he had this card, he could put it down and he could banish it, but we're not going to fall for the bait. What's he doing? I was going to say, what was he doing there? We have our own as well, which is interesting. We don't need this to begin with. If he wants this to get bigger, he's got that. Okay, we are gonna try and get rid of that. This is good. We have two of them. Yeah, let's get rid of that for the time being. He's probably thinking, why are we not playing stuff?
New dawn rises.
He's had quite a nice opening hand. Look, one that you played out on turn 1, played out on turn 2, played out on turn 3. Had quite a nice mulligan. Do need to respond to it now. Well, I tell you what, we could do a few things here if we played the Engine Whisperer. And I think we need to do it. Yeah, I think we can get rid of that. I think we can play that.
Come on, my beauty.
We can erasure that. Can hit that for 2 because we want that. Then we can do that. Cool. Then on the next turn we can try and get maybe our Paragon going, or we can put something else to deal with that. So he's going to hit us for 3, which isn't too bad. We do actually want that. So I might want to try and get this going though, if I can. I usually like to get it going when there's no other, oh, he's got that. Okay. We're gonna have to find a way to remove that. We have something to remove that. Okay, cool. I'm actually happy you done that. That helps us a lot, because we don't take the damage there. Yeah, that's massively helped us, isn't it? I mean, technically we could get rid of that. But what I want to do actually is we can get rid of that later on the next turn. Already banked a demo and we've banked that. I don't really like banking 2 demos, but if we get this down for 4, we can put it in our singularity. Then we can pull out another one of that. I think that's what I want to do. So it's a question of, do we bank another demo? Well, I think we do. Yeah, we've already got one. Then we throw that down. And we put it into our singularity. We're going to take 3 as a hit here, but it's not too big a deal at this point. What would you guys have done? Would you have done a different move there? Let me know if you ever would have done, if you would ever do different plays. I'm always interested to hear what you guys would do in different situations, you know? Like, I'm not an expert at this game. Like, I've played a lot, but I make mistakes. I still learn all the time. And I'd love to learn from you guys as well. Okay, hit that for 1. We're gonna grab that. Okay, interesting. Okay, so we're gonna go with that.
I stand watch.
We're gonna go with that.
I stand watch.
We're gonna bank that now. We're gonna throw this down.
This should be good.
Alright. So he's got a problem here. He has to try and get both of these off the board. You would have kept the second demo, would you? Yeah, I was a bit torn there. I was a bit torn about what to do. I kind of wanted to. That could come back to bite us, couldn't it? Not having an extra demo. Let's see how it plays out, right? We might actually be able to steal a demo from him. That's what I was thinking when I banked it. I thought if we can get a crewman going, we might be able to steal one of his demos. Whereas I didn't really think that maybe he has a PS8. Haven't seen one so far.
I stand watch.
A vigil.
Okay, he's doing that. That's actually pretty good. That's gonna get buffed. Cool. Okay. Is he gonna hit us for 4? What's he gonna do here? He didn't hit at all. We need to get this off. This is horrible. Having this here on the field is absolutely horrible. Oh, another crewman. We've got so many crewmans there. Here's what we do. I think we put this down and we get rid of that, right? And then we hit for quite a bit. I think that's what we need to do.
A vigil. Eternal.
That goes down. Get rid of that. Then we have so many crewmans here. We almost don't need all of them. Do that. Right, hit for 12.
Singularity stand.
Okay. Not bad.
We must decide quickly.
This is going to be able to destroy something in one hit. Destroy any unit dealt damage in combat by this unit. So even if it's a 4/3, it can kill this one, which is why we try to maximize as much damage as possible. But if it does that, it's then going to bring back, what is it? Our Singularity Steward. It technically does need to do that. Or it destroys this and brings back its own. I mean, we can both get our stewards brought back if he destroys, but I think he needs to destroy this one. Unless he can banish it, he can probably banish this one, right? Yeah, there you go. So he's erased it, sorry. I keep saying banish. Oh, he's erased that.
Watch.
Sure. Okay. Surely got to kill this now. Surely can't leave this on the board. Has he got another erasure? If he does, he's going to leave that on the board. Or he can bank, then he can erasure that one, right? If he can, that's really good. Because that's probably what he needs to do. Erasure that. He's going to destroy it. Okay. And then what? Is he going to erasure this now? I don't like the fact that he's got these units that can come out and start attacking us, right? We haven't seen our relic. Oh, horrible. Horrible. Look at the enemy's hand. Put a card from it in your Singularity. He took the demo from us. Horrible. So this is probably where we could regret getting rid of that other demo.
The Singularity stands.
He shouldn't have done that. Because we can kill that now. We're going to get loads in our Singularity as well. Oh my god. Right. So that needs to happen straight up. Right. Then what we ideally need to do... we can't actually do it. Because we won't have enough... will we? We won't. If we put these two down, we're going to lose that. That's so annoying. We've only got one in our Singularity. Oh, that's so frustrating. I want to play both of these, but we can't. We can play one.
The new dawn rises.
Okay, but if we play this one, we can, but then we're going to leave this on the board. I can't play it, man. I play this, and then this is going to get left on the board. I mean, technically, if we'd done that and then it got destroyed, right? On the next turn, we could potentially play these two. Just don't think I want to deliberately leave this on the board so it gets destroyed when we don't need to. It also means that he's not really going to demo us on the next turn. Because there's nothing really to demo. Right, we've got another crewman anyway, so technically we can play 2 crewmans on the next one, which I think we'll try and do if we can. And then we're going to be in a good position to play Baron and then the Void Unleashed, right? Once we fill our Singularity up. It's got units that you can start to play battle ready. Oh, if he steals my Void Unleashed now, I'm going to be annoyed. I'm going to be so annoyed. Sure. That's not too bad.
The new dawn rises.
Yeah. So this is what we need to do. We massively need to get our next 2 singularities down so we can try and steal as many cards as possible. Look, he's got our demo in there. No question about it. Next turn, we hit the 2 crewmans down. Cool. Could we be could we be mental here and we could potentially set this up so that we have 2 barons and then we do the Void Unleashed. Can you imagine that? We have 2 barons and then we play that. That would be ideal. What we're gonna do, we're definitely gonna do this here.
The new dawn rises.
Then we're gonna do again.
The new dawn rises.
Right, cool. That's a nice amount. And then potentially on the next turn we could do 2. Oh, have we banked a card? We haven't banked a card, have we? Having the erasure is quite useful, but I'm gonna get rid of that. I think we've got an erasure in here, right? Yeah, we do. We've got an erasure in there. Oh look, we've also got that. But we'll see if we can end it on this next turn by doing a Baron and then that. I don't feel like I want to wait. I would love it if we got to turn 10 and we could do the Baron twice and then this. This would be sick, wouldn't it?
We must decide quickly.
Yeah, and we've got so we've got the demo in there, which is really good. We got his now. Yeah, we've got some good stuff in there, you know, really good stuff. I think if we can, we could probably demo actually. Let's see how much he puts on the board. If he puts a lot on the board, we'll demo. Then that gives us an extra turn to get closer to putting both the Baron. Oh, he's gonna do it, isn't he? Oh my god, this is so annoying. He's got to take the Void Unleashed. Oh my god, I hate this card. I absolutely hate this card. Treacherous scheming.
The new dawn rises.
It's basically undone what we wanted to do. Do we have one in here? We don't even have one in here. How is that? How is Treacherous Scheming a 2-cost card? I don't know. Right, we are going to demo then, it looks like. We're going to hit him for 6 if he keeps any of our units on the board. And then we're going to demo. Oh, that's brutal though. No, he's not. He's not going to leave our units on the board. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, maybe we need to get rid of the... We need to focus here. Oh, that's really screwed us, isn't it? I don't like that he has that fealty. We need to... Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me? If I knew that we were going to draw one, I wouldn't have drawn one from the singularity. It's too late. It's too late. Yeah, it's too late. We might as well put a Baron down. Interesting. Choose a card from your waist and a card from your singularity. We take 4 damage. We will do it.
We must decide quickly.
Done.
Not bad, but a little bit tricky. I'm just gutted that he's taken our Void Unleashed. Where's my card? Oh, you know what? He's revealed in my bank a Void Unleashed, which means that if we pull our smuggled supplies, we can actually go and use the Void Unleashed. We need to pull it. Hopefully we pull it on the next turn. If he pulls smuggled, unless he's got it. Oh, he's got it. Look, he's got it. Man, he's got all my cards, isn't he? If he didn't have this and I was able to pull it, I would play it, and then I would basically play my banked version of this here, because it's already revealed and we can play it. Oh, this is so brutal. Good game though. Very good game, but I think just frustrating.
Protect the ship!
Graded unit may attack twice per turn. Ah, that's pretty horrible. Should have your Void Unleashed in his Singularity. He does. Yeah, he's got it. Yeah, but I've got another one. So what I was saying is that, yeah, I could have used this if I had the smuggle supplies, but he can basically pull out. He could pull the he could hit us, couldn't he? We basically have to demo here. Yeah, you're right. He can pull the Void Unleashed and then just hit us. Oh, this is rough. Okay. Let's bank something. Let's bank... it's kind of too late for the crewman, really, isn't it? Now. Do that. Then we throw that down. Yeah, if he brings his Paragon back and his Paragon hits us there for one, he can then just basically pull the Void Unleashed out and kill us with the Void Unleashed, can't he? Oh, so annoying. Those Planetfall cards, they make the difference. If he didn't have those Planetfall cards, he wouldn't have been able to steal that from my hand. Okay. Technically, yeah. If he puts this back into the Singularity and then he pulls out the pulls out the Void Unleashed, he can hit us for 12. He didn't pull it out. He didn't pull it out. Mental. What's that? What the fuck is that? Oh my god. What is that? Okay, I have seen this before, but I haven't seen it go like that before. Put the top 3 cards of each player's deck into your Singularity. Wow. He's basically set this up so we can Void Unleashed, isn't he? Oh dear. It's all gone horribly wrong. And we can't even... we're dead anyway, right? Like, we're dead here. Let's just try and go out with a little bit of style. A little bit.
A vigil eternal.
Right? And then, because we've got him on, why don't we just do that? And see what else the Baron can do. What's that? For each friendly unit, deal 1 damage to a random enemy target. Well, there you go. At least we get him down to 10, right? Yeah. Good game. Good game, though. Very good game. So what he will do now is he'll go in, he'll pick this out, which he stole from us, and then he'll use the Void Unleashed against us, and then it's game done. He can hit us for 50. Well, that might not be enough to actually kill us, though, because we have 7 on the board. We might still have a chance, but very unlikely. Did he pull it out? He did pull it out, look. He did pull it out. What he needs to do is ideally try and banish, right? So if he uses that, yeah. Okay.
I will be your death.
Wow. Nasty. And he has 16 in his singularity plus this here 4. Yeah, he can kill us now. He can hit that for 4, then he can hit us for 12.
A vigil eternal.
He didn't do it. Why did he not do it? Oh, I need to get him out with Siphoner. Because we there's nothing we can do anyway. Not really. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. We've lost here. We had no demo either to kind of remove the board. Yeah. Good game though. Very good game.
We could use someone like you. We could use someone like you.
Yeah, very good game. Oh, he's gonna hit us with the hit us with it twice. Look.
He will be pleased.
Ah, such a shame that he stole that from us. Do you remember? If he had not stole it from us on that turn, we would have probably used it on the next turn, and then we actually would have won the game, because we would have probably knocked him down to about 2 or 3 health, and then it would have just been a formality. Very good. He stole it at the right time. But, oh, how it could have been so different. Oh, I hate this bit. This is so annoying. We have to wait for the game to load because it's not optimized yet. use this as another opportunity to take another break, just because it can take up to 5 minutes for this to load. So we'll be back in another 5 minutes, guys, all right? Right, guys, we're back, and it is kind of semi-sorting itself out. You guys can't see anything, though, can you? I can't wait. There we go. Finally. Only just sorted itself out. But we're there. By the way, if you're on the stream right now and you're not following me, then please do me a big favor and follow the channel. It helps me out massively, and it takes literally 2 seconds of your time to do. So hit that follow. It's completely free to do as well. Right, 554. Let's go again. I'm happy with my deck. Just getting some tough opponents right now.
Opening frequencies.
Interesting. Earthen's not very good. He says that, and he's probably about to get battered by Earthen now.
The new dawn, ready to serve.
Your advance ends here.
It's actually not too bad.
How bountiful.
That unit's
Hello.
kind of annoying. Hello.
Opening frequencies. Greetings.
The unit's annoying. We could get rid of it on the next turn. We have to get rid of... The crewman here against them is not great. I think we're going to get rid of the crewman. Then on the next turn... on the next turn we would need... Yes, we need to play this now.
I stand watch.
Absolutely not.
Not too bothered about that really at the moment. Upgraded unit has... Okay, ouch. Yeah, that's kind of an issue now. Wow, what an upgrade. That's because I was thinking on the next turn we could PS8 it and then siphon it. But I doubt we're going to be able to do that now.
Interesting.
Oh, fuck. Okay. That might have actually worked. Oh, that's rough. Rated unit has +2/+3. That's really horrible. We need like a banish for that, an erasure.
Welcome to the real world.
Thank you, Dazabel's Parallel. Thank you so much for the follow, man.
think you wield strength?
Banks so far. Yeah, these two. Good. Ah, such a shame because I was going to remove that. It's a good upgrade that you put on there, though.
Watch your step.
We got an erasure on the next turn. We could deal with that and then buff that. Thing is, if he attacks this though, well, if this attacks, we're not going to do any damage to him. Could attack that one though. Oh my god, that's so aggressive. This is why I wanted to get rid of that unit. He's been able to play that so early. He's been able to play that one turn early. Damn. This is a 1 cost though. So what we could do, we could siphon that. And then on the next turn we can bring it back and just get rid of that. We could play that technically if we wanted to. Let's do that.
Target invalid.
Okay, we've already done that. Seems a bit pointless to play these really at the moment whilst that's on the board.
We must decide quickly.
Ah, interesting.
Okay. That's not too bad. On the next turn, we haven't got our
gift from
we haven't got our
Gaia.
Paragon in play yet. This is really good. I was saying how Earthen's not that strong, but this
Watch your step.
is a difficult one for us at the moment. I think we're actually going to get rid of this here.
A vigil eternal.
Denied.
This needs to go next, really. It's okay, I don't mind if he plays Nehemia. Sure, we will get another Honor Steward, or even a Banish and Erasure to deal with her. He's thinking about it. He didn't do it.
From Gaia.
Surely gonna hit this, though. It's hitting us, right? Okay. Okay. Okay.
I stand watch.
This should be good.
Begone, interloper.
We must decide quickly.
Denied.
Okay, here comes the decay. All units gain decay. Okay.
A gift from Gaia. As Evrath guides.
Okay, so this is going to be dead. So is the middle one.
How bountiful.
The false rebirths.
Why would he concede? We'll take it. We'll take it, but he definitely did not need to concede at all. He hadn't even played Nehemia. He did have one card in his hand. So maybe he was thinking that he's run out of cards and he doesn't have a strong enough board presence. We've got 4 cards in our hand. We'd probably be able to remove those. I think he was probably just thinking he's not getting anywhere. And what he has on the board is not strong enough. We take it. I think we played that pretty good.
A successful engagement. We will be pleased.
just a little bit surprised that he done it, really, more than anything. All right, where we are? We're 510, so the aim is to get under the top 500 before we end the stream. Can we do it? What does the chat reckon? Can we get under the top 500 in the next 40 minutes? What do you reckon, guys? Reckon we could do it if we can avoid a lot of planetfall. The question is, can we avoid a lot of planetfall? If we get locked into a New Dawn fight, then that alone could be like 20-30 minute battle. Yay or nay? Yes or no? Are we getting into the top 500 in the next 40 minutes?
Opening frequencies. Greetings. The new dawn, ready to serve.
The tide rises.
The hydrolium. I am his blade.
Make a stand!
I stand watch. I stand watch.
I am his blade.
Onward! Attack!
Come on, my beauty.
Overwhelming, isn't it?
Done.
Overwhelming, isn't it?
The singularity stands. The singularity stands.
That's it.
I am but one of many. Burdens rise.
I am his blade. I am his blade.
Make a stand!
This should be good.
Singularity stands.
Perhaps they possibly get through again.
That's it.
a stand!
Flesh for flesh, blood for blood.
The singularity stands! Look at the thing!
There you go. Sippy deck defeated. Sippy Planetfall deck defeated with my Shroud deck. No Planetfall cards. Very good. Very good. Very satisfying. I was very silent throughout that because I really needed to focus on that game. This game is always tough, but we've done it really well. We played it really good. Can be done, as it shows you there. It's difficult, but it can be done. We're back up to Platinum 1. I think that actually puts us in the top 500 as well, and we improve our earnings for the day. Yeah, so we improve again another game, and we've gone up to 474. And I don't think I want to spoil that. We could keep playing, and I could lose a couple of games in a row after this now, and I could drop under again past the top 500. I quite like that we just beat a Sippy deck, which is the strongest. Yeah, it is. Agree. It is the strongest meta. It is the meta. It's what all the top 10, 20 players are running, and we beat it really well. I really love it. He obviously didn't like it at all. He rage quit, which is great. And yeah, I think it's quite a nice deck to finish the stream on. So we're going to end there. Goals complete. We're in the top 500 again. We're back up to Platinum 1. I hope you enjoyed it. Especially if you're new on the channel, please do follow the channel. So drop the channel a quick follow. So you always get notified when I go live. And if you have enjoyed the content, you can subscribe to the channel for free with Amazon Prime. That will allow you to take part in giveaways that I do regularly, so you can win some sorare and parallel cards from me just whenever I go live. And the next time I am going live is tomorrow at 12 PM UK time for some more parallel prime climb. So we're going to keep climbing up the leaderboards, trying to earn prime and trying to get into the higher division. So that's all for today, guys, but thank you so much for your time jumping on. The stream will be available to rewatch if you want to. I know that I certainly will. I want to go back and watch a couple of battles and see if I can learn some more things, but you can rewatch the stream if you've missed any part of it. It will be available on my YouTube channel and also on my Twitch channel. So give it a watch along with the other videos. And again, thank you so much, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. So good night.